And we are also looking for practical solutions that are workable and implementable. I am sure you are all aware that we are in a difficult period in regards to water provision. We are currently in a drought situation, and water problems have been compounded by the harsh economic environment that we are all experiencing. We have decided to come out of the closet and say issues as they are on the ground. Our water demand stands at nearly 1.2 million litres a day, against a combined design capacity of not more than 710 million litres a day. We are, however, not able to produce water equivalent to our design capacity. We are managing on average 300 million litres a day, hardly enough water to satisfy a growing demand. Reasons for that are multifold. Our water is heavily polluted, hence very costly to treat. We now require in excess of 35 million every month to treat our water against the global revenue collection averaging 15 million a month. In short, our collections are not anywhere near levels to satisfy our water treatment bill. Our various customers owe the city nearly 1 billion RTGS. We understand the difficult times that are holding our residents from meeting their obligation, but we continue to implore residents to play their part through paying municipal bills because water needs investment. We have repeatedly said our water bodies are inadequate and cannot meet demand. So far, Seke and Harare Dam have dried up, and we have since decommissioned the Prince Edward water treatment plant. The available sources, Chivero and Manyame, are heavily polluted, implying that the water in the two lakes is expensive to treat. On Lake Chivero, we are only left with one abstraction point. Fish have found a home in that section because water in that part of the lake is relatively habitable by aquatic life. As a result, when we abstract water, fish are finding their way into the treatment plant and in the process blocking our clarifiers. We periodically have to stop treatment to clear the fish. Treatment then takes longer than we have expected. More so, water levels in the dams are receding at alarming levels. And I think you can all see, where we are right now, our background, that we are actually standing in the dam, which is relatively dry. Council is, however, not folding its arms. We have engaged government to declare the water crisis in Harare a national emergency so that funding partners can come on board and help invest in the water sector. We are also working with the DDF to drill boreholes in Glenview. Council has procured 14 5,000 litre bowsers that are still under fabrication here in Harare. We expect deployment of the bowsers in the next 2 weeks. The long-lasting solution is the construction of new water sources, such as the Kunzi, Musami dams, and abstraction of water from Mazowe Dam. In the absence of these facilities, our fears are that Harare may soon run dry. We are aware that because we are in a drought season, even the boreholes that we are drilling may soon dry up as well, because the water table is now stressed. Council has plans to build 2 new water waste plants with a view of establishing recycling plants that would invariably increase water availability. We are encouraging sister local authorities around Harare to treat their wastewater before discharging into Lake Chivero and Manyame. I call upon residents to conserve the little water that comes their way, whether it is council or borehole water. All our clinics are dispensing aqua tablets, and residents can collect these for free at our local clinics. We understand that because council water is in short supply, some residents are using shallow open wells. That water still requires pre-treatment before consumption. Ladies and gentlemen, You recall that several months ago, we set up a committee to engage central government over new water sources. This is an emergency, and we feel that government should fulfill its obligations to ensure that our residents get water. The issue of Kunji Dam has been spoken about numerous times before some of you were even born. On a brighter side, we're however happy that our engagements with the government have been very fruitful and has included the government has included Kunji Dam in its budget next year. We hope it will finally come to fruition. The cost of water treatment chemicals has also increased by a factor of more than 10 since all the chemicals we're using are either 100% imports or have major forex components. We are currently carrying out tests with local companies for a new water chemical which can replace 3 chemicals that we're currently using. This can cut our current bill by a third, and this will improve our yield per day, as it will also deal with odor, algae, and kill bacteria, making more water available to our residents. Preliminary indications show that the new chemical, chlorine dioxide, will restore confidence in our water through improved quality of the distributed product. We are, however, not limiting our scope to chlorine dioxide. We are also trying other alternatives. The major reason for this pressure, however, ladies and gentlemen, is to call for independent engineers to come and assist the city to come up with solutions, innovations, technologies, strategies to ensure residents get water and address the challenges mentioned. I am going to set up a special task force of our engineers, independent water specialists, environmental specialists to do presentations in 2 weeks. Ladies and gentlemen, we cannot go anywhere playing the blame game. Let us all join our hands and work for the betterment of the city. We all have a role to play to make Harare great again. No man is an island and no man stands alone. If we come together, we can make our city better again. We have launched a hashtag, and I would want all Hararians to use it on the social media platforms, their Twitters, and the hashtag is Harare is my home. I thank you.
For these and other stories, visit our website www.263chat.com. Follow us on Twitter @263chat and like our Facebook page 263chat.